Hey everybody, Corey Harrington here. This is part one of the webcam video series, and I'm going to cover the process of assigning a property on this one. The things I'm going to cover are assigning a property. The next video I'm going to cover how to wholesale a property, and the following video I'm going to cover how to do a wholesale slash retail, kind of a hybrid, a blend between balancing things out between a wholesale and a retail property, where you're not fixing it up all the way, but you fix it up just enough to market it to a lot more of an open audience, to get the highest price for the property with the lowest amount of investment that you're going to put into the property, giving other people security and peace of mind by doing major things that they're afraid of that actually don't cost as much as they may think it will. And then the next one I'll talk to you about is rental ready, if you're going to put it into your portfolio, or position it for a investor to put it into their portfolio, and then retail. So I'll cover all of those things. So let's get started. If you want to check out the additional videos, please go to www.creativerealestatemade.com and click on to the webcam section. I'm not exactly sure what section it's going to be, honestly. But I believe it's in the blog. Yeah, actually, it's in the blog. So go ahead and check in the blog. You should have the videos there. And also, if you're a student of mine or you receive a newsletter or have received a manual, then you'll be invited to a weekly conference that we have that covers a lot of different aspects of the business. And we'll do those every single week. It'll be a 30 to 45-minute session, and most of it will be Q&A. And we'll cover a lot of different things throughout the course of a one-year period. It's an apprentice program that is pretty interesting. So anyway, let's get going here. When you assign a property, what that means is that you're purchasing, your intent to purchase a property through a contract to purchase the property is sent over to another person who's going to buy it, another entity. Now, that's assignment of contract. It's a one-page form that you can fill out, at least here in Texas, which is a assignment of contract. The exact TREC number eludes me at this minute, but at any rate, basically what I do, I've assigned quite a few properties, and actually in this market is a great opportunity to assign properties, especially when cash flow is tight and the market is down. If you can get something under contract and it makes good sense to buy the property yourself and you feel it's one of the best deals you ever come across, assign the property. Don't take the full profit in the future, because it may take longer than you anticipate, or maybe at this point in time you just don't have the money. You could write a contract without any more than $10. I put a $10 option fee down on the property, and then I write in my name on the property. In my case, I own a company, United Real Estate Ventures. I do United Real Estate and or assigns, and that gives me the right to assign the property to whomever I choose. And the seller, all they're concerned about is selling the property. They want to make sure it gets done. So secure the property and go out there and find yourself somebody who wants to buy the property and take a profit. I'll give you an actual case study example of this. Recently, I just put a property under contract. It is a pretty low-end property. It was I think the appraised value would be somewhere around $65,000-$70,000 after repair. I put the property under a purchase contract for $14,500. And initially, the seller wanted to sell it to me for $24,000, because apparently some other investor who came out said that was his offer, and he turned him down flat. Well, don't always believe what you hear. I came back in 2 days and secured the contract with him for $14,500, and we assigned the property, and it was sold and closed, I think in about 3 or 4 days. So it went pretty fast. So from the time I actually went and met him initially to the end was less than 10 days. But the time that I went to purchase the property, go through title process, it took us maybe 4 or 5 days. We had clear title, and we assigned the property. We assigned the property for $23,500. So that was a nice profit. So $23,500 was the assignment. There were some closing costs. I covered I covered all the closing costs for the seller, and I covered $650 and change to the person that was going to buy the property that I assigned it to. So all said and done, I made $8,300 or $8,400. If you want a copy of the check, I'll be happy to show it to you too. These are real examples, and the money can be made. So without any effort, without any money on my side, $10 down, I made $8,300 and change in less than 10 days. So, and that happens quite frequently. Actually, this market lends itself to assigning properties. The people with cash right now know that this is the best time to buy. And when you get into it, you have a great opportunity to really market these properties out there, to assign them, and these people are going to be able to pay cash, buy these things, fix them up, turn around and sell them, and they're going to be making $20,000, $25,000. He'll probably make $20,000 plus on this deal, and I'm walking away from that, and I'm happy to walk away from it because I'm going to make the money right now without any money out of my pocket, and that works for my business. So I regenerate marketing dollars with these assignments. These assignments are basically what covers my my overall overhead for my office per month, and covers a portion of my marketing. In most cases, it'll cover all of my marketing. Now, my business, I own a company. I'm a franchisee of Homevestors of America, and so I have a full franchise license. And with that franchise license, I have to pay for marketing, and I use billboards, radio, newspaper, yellow pages, like I said, radio, internet marketing, and a couple other things I can't think of right this second. Direct mail is one big piece of our business. So I spend upwards of $10,000 a month in peak seasons, and as little as $3,500 to $5,000 a month in the slower seasons. So I always have to spend a good chunk of money. Now, as an affiliate franchise, you can get involved with this business and you don't have to pay anything at all. It's actually a really good system. I would teach you under this system as well. To be an affiliate franchise, you'd be underneath my company. If you're in my city in San Antonio, then I would teach you all of the steps you need to go through to invest in these properties. I could find opportunities for you. You can invest on your own in marketing, but I can teach you everything you need to know. Anyway, that's not really that's not the intent of what this video is about. It's just something that is out there. I think it's fantastic. So at any rate, that pays for my marketing and my general overhead in the office every single month, so I try to assign as many deals as I can. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and just to recap, if you want to assign a property, you go ahead and find an opportunity, secure a contract, a regular purchase and sales agreement contract for a specific purchase price. That's the purchase price that you would happily purchase this property for. Now, it's got to be deeply discounted enough to where it makes sense that you can assign it to someone else for a higher price point, because the difference between what your purchase contract price is and your assignment is the amount of profit you make in between. So in my example, it was property on Kentucky Avenue in San Antonio. I had it for $14,500. That was my purchase price on the purchase and sale contract. And I assigned it to an investor for $23,500. The assignment fee was the difference between those two price points. However, I didn't make that all because I had some arrangement to pay for closing costs, 100% of the seller's closing costs, and a portion of the buyer's closing costs and some fees. So I netted $8,300, and you can too, in as little as a day or two if you have the skills it takes to go through this whole process, and I'll be happy to train you on that. Once again, Corey Harrington, Creative Real Estate Made Easy. Hope you have a great night, and I hope this was very informative for you. Thank you.